In my last few listings, I've noticed that buyers are still waiving inspections, and that is such a mistake in my opinion, because inspections do two things for you. One, it's making sure that you are making a good investment and you are fully informed at everything that is potentially wrong with the home when it comes time to move in there. So that way you can keep up with the maintenance and just make sure that you're a good homeowner in general. Now, there are exceptions to it where if you find a house that is perfect condition, which hint, hint, that doesn't exist. Even new builds have issues. So even on those, you're still going to want to get an inspection, but the inspector is going to go in there and they're going to spend probably 2 hours looking at the house from the top of the roof down to the basement. And just that amount of time that they're spending in the home, they're going to find something that you did not see during that initial walkthrough that probably lasted 15 minutes before you decided that you liked the house. When you're spending anywhere from $250,000 up to $1 million, that's a lot of money that you are potentially throwing away if there's something significantly wrong in the house and you're forced to buy it just because you gave up your inspections. Do not do that. The other issue that you run into when you give up your inspections is the fact that it's another negotiation tool. Like I said, there's no perfect house anywhere. I've only ran into one that was pretty dang close one time. And even with that house that was in pretty dang good condition, I was still able to get my buyers a $1,500 credit by just bringing up the little things that were wrong with the house. So that way they could just save a little bit of extra money. By giving up the inspection, you're giving up your chance to save yourself even more money on top of what you already offered. And you're also giving up your chance at backing out of the property if something big is found on the inspection and still getting your earnest money back. When we write these home contracts, they are very protective of the buyer, so you don't have to worry as much. But if you start going and giving up your contingencies, then it's making you less and less protected. You do not want that when you're spending so much money on an investment that you're going to be living in for the next, say, 5 to 20 years, depending on the house you buy. So even if you do find yourself in a multiple offer situation, you're still able to get your inspection contingency accepted as long as it is following the right rules for being competitive in that scenario. If your agent doesn't know how to do that, there is a pretty good chance that you're not working with the right one. So whatever you do not give up your inspection period when you're offering on a house, because that could just save you a bunch of money.